Hi, I'm JonTheBruce. Today we're going to be talking about the LightLineDesign brand. Since the doctor said no expense should be spared, I'm coming to you live on tape from the lovely Fairmont Empress in Victoria on Vancouver Island in British Columbia, Canada. We discovered 3 key challenges facing the brand: pricing, over-reliance on word of mouth, which leads to limited scalability of the marketing, and underused social media and online presence, and also better online presence and better online consistency. Firstly, the online space is a mess right now. LightLineDesign controls the Instagram for LightLineDesign. LightLineDesigns is the Etsy page, and LightLineDesign.com is owned by an engraving company out west. Since this is a student project, we felt honor-bound to blow up the entire brand and redesign everything you've done until now. Are you ready to see it? We suggest adding an S. LightLineDesign, LightLineDesigns. Here's the most important reason why. LightLineDesign is now the proud owner of LightLineDesigns.com. LightLineDesigns on Instagram, LightLineDesigns on Facebook, LightLineDesigns on Etsy. I have purchased these resources, I have parked them, and they're ready to be transferred to you, whether or not I get the contract or the A. LightLineDesigns.com can be your new home base that links out to all the other places people can find you on social media or in the internet, like Facebook, like Instagram, like where your next home show is, like what you're doing on Etsy. You can also tell stories. You can develop amazing content that connects with your customers from a central location. Meta Business Suite will allow LightLineDesign to manage their digital content across platforms like Facebook and Instagram and Reels and whatever else they've got in the pipeline. One of the things that I like as a husband of a 21 to 54-year-old woman who loves jewelry is being able to find things that will appeal to her. So one of the things we did, first thing, create a QR code that points to wherever you want it to go so that if somebody finds it, they can go to that place and buy your things. 2, I created a leave behind, which seems kind of corny, but I think it might work. It's old school. Have them fill it out when they're at your home show, and then write a little date on it and mail it before that special event, and then the guy gets the letter that says, "My wife likes this, buy this." It's funny, it's a little tongue-in-cheek. I think it'll do great. It would for me, because I always need help finding gifts for my lovely wife. Next up, you said you wanted to introduce younger women to the LightLineDesign brand. And I think I have a way in. Creating pieces that are specifically inspired by life events that are happening to these younger, super new customers who are beginning to form their own lifelong brand relationships would be extremely valuable. Just off the top of my head, I apologize for the AI artwork. I really want to hear your take on these ideas, but like college, weddings, high school, sports, driver's license, prom, quinceañera, the list goes on. Those are all opportunities to introduce your brand by creating giftable pieces that your current customers can buy for your future customers to get them started in the LightLineDesign brand. We've recreated the logo, brand name, wordmark, slogan wordmark, and collateral material. Vectored graphics will scale and look great on monitors, phones, tablets, signage, jewelry bags, boxes, shipping labels, thank you cards, and corporate headquarters. These assets should be immediately implemented to unify the brand and across all platforms. But because we didn't do a crazy name change, you probably just use all your physical stuff until it runs out and replace it with Lightline Designs. Also, I would recommend having a version of your logo and work in black and white, because when some of your customers reach a certain age, the gold foil version is a little hard to read. Do an art show so you can raise your prices. Pricing products at or below the competition is a double-edged sword. Lightline Design can leverage low prices and seek a good value proposition with customers. The same good value also impacts profits, which constrains the company's ability to stay in business and keep the roof over its head. Higher prices may result in fewer sales with a much higher margin. Higher prices also have an emotional impact on the customer. They make a stronger connection with the purchase and the brand. There's a simple way to test this. Do an art show. Go outside your traditional market. Align your prices with the other vendors who sell similar products. And if they don't charge enough, just charge double. This is just a one-time test. Small business owner to small business owner, me to you. The most important advice I ever received was to charge enough to pay for my time, my experience, and my expertise, and provide for my family. There's no shame in asking and charging a fair price for Lightline Design's work. Higher prices are brand strategy. Let's take a pop quiz. Everybody grab their paper. Explain why Lightline Design is worth less. Lightline Design has a more experienced professional designer, uses better materials, produces better quality, more durable work than the competition, and Lightline stands behind their work. If we can all agree that those statements are true, then higher prices are brand strategy. And the question was wrong and all the answers were right. Lightline Design is worth more for all the reasons we just expressed. Higher prices are brand strategy. Lightline Design should be charging the same or more as the competition. Higher prices confer a higher value of the brand in the mind of customers. Higher prices means higher profit per item and less work making jewelry. Lightline Design is poised right now in an incredible moment. The hit comedian Leanne Morgan actually supported her family before she got big in stand-up as an independent consultant for home jewelry distribution. The Kendra Scott brand started with stylists who sold the brand before they moved into their current online and storefront business. Lightline Design can do the same thing. I'm going to get in trouble with a good doctor for this, but there's room. You expand your prices to share that pie with your independent stylists, consultants, and representatives. I love the idea of retail placement with like boutiques or other stores, but make it special and make sure your name is on there and do it as a collaboration. Call it a crossover, like Lightline Designs X St. Louis Blues. That's very cool. Or even like for the Cozy Boutique, when you place things that are specially designed for that specific store and priced accordingly. You can co-brand it even. So offer unique lines for partners and collaborate for upscale designs with other brands. Like Pearly Pie could use a brand uplift from all their cutesy stuff. That would be a good pairing in collaboration. The About Me page, and I'm really talking about all the places where you're talking directly to the customer more about your brand. LightLineDesign can differentiate from other jewelry companies by leveraging the About Me page and that information. Right now, all those pages are a mess. A message that separates LightLineDesign from cutesy, corn-pone, down-home mothers and daughters might be advantageous. So I created copy that you can change however you want that is steps away from that model and creates a unique selling proposition for your brand. If you love jewelry, you probably have seen, worn, and maybe own a piece I designed on behalf of a big name jewelry company. LightLineDesigns is my own house brand. Radiant, personal expression in jewelry form. No filters, no bosses, no accountants, no middlemen. Intentional, radiant, resilient, and built to last, like the women who wear it. LightLineDesigns will inspire your own journey. Doesn't that have a nice ring to it? I'd like to make a special thank you to Dr. Garcia Collar and LightLineDesigns for the opportunity to do this presentation. I also want to thank the Fairmont Empress Hotel and the people of Victoria who chose today to redress their government in a peaceful assembly using the loudest drums that have become a soundtrack for this presentation. Thank you.